Race fans, you've asked for the best. You got them four abreast. $5,000 to tonight's winner from 64 to 24. Here is your A main event.
As they get the sign from the flag stand, green next time by.
Field works into turn 3 and 4. It's time to bang off of turn 4. Green flag is up. 30 laps of distance. $5,000 on the line.
As they work into turns 1 and 2, Michael Jeanette way up the racetrack, and he will lose positions. Oh, cars around in turn 2.
Troubles as Burkhart got around to the 25X. Trevor Holmes there. Cautions coming. Cautions coming. Up on the front row, and if there's one person that's glad that yellow came out, it's Michael Jeanette in the 93 car. Scotty, he's pretty happy.
Pretty happy indeed, as we're going to look for a C's Liquor restart zone green flag from Emmitsburg Collision. It's up and out, and we're going to try this again. Eric Malik, your race leader. Jeanette down on the bottom side of the racetrack that time as Kelly Shryock, Brandon Beckendorf working almost 3 wide for that second place spot. As Beckendorf down to the bottom side, Jeanette's going to slide up as Shryock now through the middle, as we've got him almost 3 deep and 2 by 2 by 2, 4 wide for a split second off turn 4.
Down the front straightaway, Eric Malik there, your race leader. Kelly Shryock going to look to the outside in the 3 car. That 21 of Brandon Beckendorf down to the bottom. The 93 of Michael Jeanette's right there. Here comes Dylan Thornton, the 38T, and Austin Brandt. He's got Dad Randy right behind him. They'll work into turn number 3 and 4. Down there is the sitting duck, the 9 of Malik. Now here comes Beckendorf, Shryock, and Jeanette.
As they come into turns 1 and 2, Malik down on the bottom side of the racetrack. As you've got the 21 of Beckendorf around now, as he's got the 3 of Shryock right on his back bumper. Jeanette shuffled back to that 4th place spot as Thornton a little bit loose off there in turns 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, 3 wide now, as Thornton now side by side with Austin Brandt. Chance Hollins on the move in the 6 car.
Dylan Thornton got awful tight in the middle of turn 3 and 4 while that had happened, and let them top 4 get away from him, and the rest of the field come right to the rear bumper. Working down into turn number 3 and 4, that 9 machine of Eric Malik out of Green Bay, your race leader. Battle for 4th right now. Michael Jeanette, Dylan Thornton, the 17 of Austin Brandt, the 6 of Chance Hollins, and Randy Brandt, the 271. Look at this, Dylan Thornton gonna shot through the middle. Threads the eye of the needle, getting down into turn number 3. He'll move up into the 4th spot now. They'll put him side by side, 3 rows back.
As side by side as Brands works to the inside of Jeanette, Chance Hollins on his back bumper as Randy Brands in the back of Michael Jeanette now through turns 1 and 2. 4-pack of cars on your TV screens at home as they work into turns 3 and 4. Meanwhile, up front, Jerry, here comes Brandon Beckendorf using the outside of his advantage. Battle for the race lead now into 1.
Beckendorf coming to the outside, working it right there. Eric Malik downstairs. Jim Horsch, the crew chief, on the 21. Willie, you better have that 9 machine ready to go full dig. It's a Richie Otto, number 9, Sniper Speed down around the bottom. It's the 21 up on the outside of Jim Horsch. Look at this, Kelly Shryock Now we'll throw hat to the rings. Battle for the lead.
3 cars for the top spot now into turns 1 and 2. Malik better run off a 2 that time by as Beckendorf back to second. Shryock still there as well. Top 3 cars. Great battle into turns 3 and 4. Malik still committed to the bottom as Beckendorf up top. Will he have the race lead? He's got it now at the flag stand.
Ring him up, getting down into turn number 1. Beckendorf, your race leader. Eric Malik not going to give up. He's going to look back to the inside. Malik downstairs. Beckendorf on the outside. Kelly Shryock, look at this. Doctor. 3 deep and sell him cheap off of turn number 4. Shryock, Beckendorf, and Malik. What a race.
Too close to call at the line as they are still all 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Dylan Thornton in the fourth spot just watching as here comes Shryock. Shryock to the inside now of the 9 of Malik, as they're still 3 wide off of 4. No, Beckendorf, your race leader.
Man, Kelly Shryock has found something off the bottom of turn number 2. Beckendorf back around. Right here is where Kelly Shryock is going to be quick. But look at this. It takes him a little longer that time to rotate the car and get the forward drive down into turn number 3. Shryock followed there on the outside by the 21 of Beckendorf. Beckendorf back around the outside, keeping him at bay by half a car length.
Shryock down to the bottom side. Can he get the run off a 2 that he needs? Yes, he will. As Beckendorf to the outside rear quarter. Shryock tries to pinch him up and now gets the advantage down into turns 3 and 4. Malik back to that 3rd place spot, but the number 3 of Shryock, your new race leader off of 4.
Down the front straightaway, Shryock, Beckendorf, Malik, Thornton. Then you see the 6 machine of Chance Hollis right back there. Now look at Beckendorf. He's found a run. You know he was sizing up. Kelly Shryock may have shown the cards too early. Beckendorf now knows where that 3 is quick. He's going to start trying to utilize that bottom of turn number 2. Watch him as they rotate down there. Shryock lets it come up. There's Beckendorf right down there on the tires. Shryock knows what he's thinking, though. He's got to keep that line closed. Meanwhile, deep in the field, Randy Brands, Jesse sobbing. And the 5L of Larson. That back there is for 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Deep in the field, that's your race right there.
As they work off on turn number 4, the crazy 99 of Jesse sobbing around on the outside of 271 of Randy Brands. Dustin Larson will follow in the tire tracks as Austin Brands trying to play catch up with the game changer side by side with him. And sobbing in front of Brands and Dustin Larson now as they work into turn 3 and 4. We are halfway down, halfway to go in our 30 lap A main.
Battle back here, Larson, Brands, and sobbing as we are 15 down, 15 to go. Working on in, sobbing. There it is, the 5L of Larson. That's Dustin Larson working it right back there with them. They'll hurry on into turn number 3 and 4. It's still Shryock way out front. Malik going to take a look there once again at Beckendorf in the 21 car. Nothing to be had as the 38T of Thornton and the 6 of Hollitzer right there with them.
As they work now through turns 1 and 2, you see Thornton starting to close the gap on Malik as they come into turns 3 and 4. Beckendorf right in front of them as Malik has no idea the 38T is behind him, hitting the high side. Hollett's down on the low side now at Clear Lake, Iowa, trying to race Thornton off a 2 and nothing doing as we work on down now to turn number 3. Shryock still your race leader. Beckendorf in second, Malik in third, Thornton in fourth. As Damon Murdy, where did Damon Murdy come from? He started 16th. He's now up 10 spots up to 6th in the 99D.
They'll hurry him on down into turn number 2. Dylan Thornton in the 38. He's got to run down the back straightaway now to the back bumper of Eric Malik in the 9 car. Thornton will go to the top. Malik right down there on the bottom. They'll work side by side down there in turn number 3 and 4. It will be the 38T and Dylan Thornton. Now look at this, the 99D of Murdy's coming. They'll work him off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Shryock is Gone gone, but the battle for 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7's up for grabs.
As they race on down into turns 3 and 4, Malik followed by Thornton. Damon Murdy now to the inside of the 6 at Chance Hollis as Jesse sobbing behind them. A lot of great battles all throughout the mid-pack here as Thornton waves bye-bye to Malik as he passes him on the high side. Hollitz, followed by the 99D and Damon Murray side by side into turns 3 and 4.
Problems for Randy Brands as he pulled to the infield, but Malik, well, speaking of problems, Malik has got him because it's Hollitz and Murray right there with him. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Damon Murray on the bottom. He's going to slide it up in front of Chance Hollitz. Take that lane away from Hollitz. Now he's going to work on Malik. Bang! Got him! Look at that! Damon Murray in the 99D coming from back there in the 16th starting spot. He is a plus 12 up to 4th.
And will set his sights on Dylan Thornton, who's still trying to catch a 21 of Beckendorf. Kelly Shryock checked out here in RA feature. Oh, Malik goes around the top of turn 2. The 9 car wrong way on a one-way. And that will put us under the Bud Service caution flag here in our Stock Car A main.
Beckendorf and Thornton, they'll come to the C's Liquor restart zone looking for the Emmitsburg Collision green flag on a restart. It's up, Scotty, here we go.
Shryock with the race lead. Thornton to the outside of Beckendorf. Damon Murray has charged his way. That's why they call him the Chelsea Charger up to the top 5 as he gets around Chance Hollitz now off a turn at number 2. Kelly Shryock starting to check out and wants to stay checked out in that number 3 car. Damon Murray looking for position number 2 off of 4-3 wide as they come into turn 1.
They'll fan him out Beckendorf. Then it is Thornton and Murray. Sobbing going to the outside. Chance Hollitz. Look at TBJ. Here comes Tom Berry Jr. Down the back straightaway. They'll work into turn number 3 and 4. Shryock, Beckendorf, everybody fanning out, looking for a row to hoe. Down the front straightaway. Man, this is going to be good here in the closing laps.
As Shryock still using the bottom side of the racetrack to his advantage. Thornton goes upstairs as Beckendorf on the low side of the racetrack. Damon Murray trying to pull side by side with Thornton. Sobbing's got to run down to the outside of Hollitz as they work through turns 3 and 4. Pair of 99 cars up on the top side of the racetrack. Dallin Murray trying to work his way through the field as well as he's finding himself 3 wide with Larson and Viss down the front stretch now into turns 1 and 2.
You got a handful of laps to go. 4 fingers and a thumb. 5 laps remaining. Down the back straightaway, Kelly Shryock, your leader. Shryock on out front. Beckendorf working second now. Jeffrey Larson goes for the tilt-a-whirl ride. Man, Larson threw a Hail Mary down into turn number 3. The car come back from underneath of him will stay green. Shryock, Beckendorf 1 and 2. Thornton and the 6 machine of Hollitz.
As they work off a turn at number 4, Shryock checked out once again. Followed by Beckendorf, Thornton. Jesse Sobbing all out of sorts on the front stretch. Gathers the car back up as he'll pull on the outside of Dustin Viss. As we work into turns 3 and 4. Just a few laps remaining, 2 laps remaining, that is, as green is high in the air. 2 to go, Jerry.
2 to go, Shryock, Beckendorf, Thornton, Hollitz, Murray. Man, got some right side wreckage on the 99 of Sobbing. Thor all curled up on that thing. Would have to get the hammers out and get her straight. Speaking of hammer, we're going to hammer the white flag this time. The Farmers Savings Bank from Fostoria. White's out, 1 to go. Twin checkers next time. They'll work down into turn number 1 and 2. Shryock, your leader. Beckendorf second. Here comes Dylan Thornton up to 3rd. 4th is Hollitz. 5th is Murray. $5,000 richer, Kelly Shryock. Second to go to Beckendorf. 3rd at the line to Thornton. 4th to Hollitz. Murray, Viss, Sobbing, Murray, Larson, and the 2 Fidia Burkhardt.
So from Fertile, Iowa, the number 3, the veteran driver, Kelly Shryock, will go to victory lane here tonight and pick up a $5,000 payday in H&N Victory Lane, presented by Arnold Motor Supply. To get some words with Kelly Shryock and H&N Victory Lane, presented by Arnold Motor Supply.
Out of the car, Kelly Shryock. Hey, I'll make you a deal. I'll give you that $1 Custom-built trophy if you just give me $5,000.
You're going to have to talk to that man right there.
Talk to Mike and see what he's got to say. Kelly, what a run.
I tell you, these things just fit my driving style, and when I try to go slick, it's a 57-year-old race car driver in there that can kind of roll that middle pretty good.
Yeah, we watched that. You got past Beckendorf there on the bottom. You showed him that lane down low. You kind of moved up a lane, and he found it, but then caution come back out and played in your favor, didn't it?
Well, I don't know. I felt like it was maybe rubber and over the two there, but you know, what can I say? Mike, Lake Mills Motorsports, he just gives me everything I need to be successful in this car.
Anybody else you want to thank, Kelly?
You know, I tell you, Hunley & Sons, Sluter Auto Body, Swift Springs, Fast Shafts, Field Graphics, Champion Oils, CPD Shocks. You know, if I forgot you, you know, it takes, you all heard this time and time again what it takes to make these things go fast, and it's the whole crew of people, and we just got things going good right now.
You gonna go get a nap real quick before you get in the mod?
No, I'm ready to go for my mod.
There we go. How about it? Put your hands together. $5,000 richer, Kelly Shryock. Caution lights are off. Final feature, it is your nightcap. Just one more for 20, and here we go. Green is out. We'll race him down the front straightaway. It'll be the X-Machine of Rogatsky right there to the inside, and Cody Thompson gonna pile it around the outside. Thompson, your race leader, down the back straightaway. 4 wide down the back straightaway. Kyle Brown, the 21K, on the move. He got 3 of them into turn 3.
Cody Thompson, your race leader, and Josh Rogatsky runs in second. The 1X behind him, and Chris Abelson. Downtown, Kyle Brown into the top 4 now, the 21K machine, as he has got the 5 car right behind him. Here comes another Rogatsky now into the mix as they're 3 wide into turn 3.
Tim Ward gonna split the difference right down into turn number 3 and 4. It is Thompson, your race leader, but look at this action down the front straightaway. Into turn number 1 and 2. Thompson's got company. It is the X-Machine of Josh Rogatsky. Rogatsky gonna try to size him up, getting down into turn number 3 and 4. Gives him a couple car lengths to breathe as they bring him down to lap number 2.
As they work down the front straightaway, top 2 battling for the lead, 2 behind them battling for 3rd and 4th. As it is Beckendorf around Tim Ward now through turns 1 and 2. Kelly Shryock coming through the field in the 3 machine as well. $5,000 riches in the stock car. Can he put it back to victory lane here in this feature as Cody Thompson, still your race leader, top 4 breakaway.
Thompson, Rogatsky, then it is Abelson and Brown. Now Kelly Shryock has got the Triple X of Jesse Rogatsky out of Sanborn right there with him. Ricky Steffen right behind him. They'll work down into turn number 3 and 4. That is your battle for 7, 8, 9, 10 on the racetrack.
As they work into turns 1 and 2, Shryock still in front of Rogatsky as a single file now around the Clay County Fair Speedway. Final feature of the night as we got a car around and come to a stop at the bottom of turn number 4.
I believe that is the Double X of Jordan Rogatsky out of Sanborn, Minnesota. Around down there, yep, the Double X machine. So the Rogatskys of the Roman numerals, 10, 20, and 30. X, Double X, and Triple X.
Zone Kyle Brown trouble getting here today, but he's got no problems getting around the racetrack here as he's up to that 4th place spot in the 21K with Beckendorf to his outside. Cody Thompson will lead him back to the green flag, brought to you by Emmitsburg Collision.
Down into turn number 1 and 2, Cody Thompson gonna lead the field. The 1X of Abelson's gonna go about 2 car lengths up. He's got a run. Pair of Sioux City racers, 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Tim Ward's going to take a look on the 21 of Kyle Brown down there. Field will work through turns number 3 and 4. Thompson still your leader. Rogatski now once again. It will be Abelson back up to the top side. Going to work that machine off of 2 down the back straightaway. Rogatski with more forward drive and bite down the back straightaway. Kyle Brown lost 2 spots that time.
As Kelly Shryock gets around the 21K of Kyle Brown, as Tim Ward looks to the inside of Chris Abelson. He'll have the position at the line. It is Thompson, Rogatski, Ward up to that 3rd place spot. Abelson shuffled back to 5th, and he's got company now from a 3 of Kelly Shryock. As Kyle Brown still losing some positions, Beckendorf sits there right behind them. T-Dub now looking for 2nd as we got Rogatski around again, but we're still lean, mean, and green.
Tim Ward right there in the 4TW working the X-Machine of Josh Rogatski. Rogatski there following your race leader, Cody Thompson out of Sioux City, Iowa. They work their way off of turn number 4. Thompson, Rogatski, Ward, Abelson, and Shryock, your top 5.
And it turns 1 and 2, everyone using the bottom side of the racetrack. As Cody Thompson, he's been victorious here in the past, but the top 3 not going away from each other. As Thompson still has your race lead, but Rogatski still right there. Ward even closer to Rogatski as they work now down at turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway now.
Working the back half of this one. 10 down, 10 to go. Now 9.5 remaining. They'll work on into turn number 3 and 4. Thompson on up front, showing the way down there on the bottom side of the racetrack. Rogatski, Ward, Abelson, Shryock, Brown, Beckendorf, Thompson, Steffen. Then it is Meyer, Rogatski, and the 49 of Cody Connect. Lap car there for your race leader. Rogatski up there on the top side. Going to see the layover flag. Gives room to the 25C of Thompson.
As he'll now give room to the X of Josh Rogatski and the 4TW Tim Ward. Abelson in that 5th place spot. Shryock in 6th. Still around the bottom side of the racetrack, they'll run as the other Rogatski will give them plenty of room up top. And it turns 1 and 2. Sioux City Slayer out in front as a caution flag flies. Oh, heavy contact in turns 3 and 4.
It's always the last one to the party. Got a handful of them around, crashed up over there in turn number 4. Not sure the number on the 2 cars over there. Field of work going down into turn number 3 and 4. Easy does it. Looking to get this one finished on up. Green flag is out. Thompson will lead the field on down into turn number 1. Tim Ward going to lay to the top of the racetrack. Going to roll her through the midsection. Has he got something for him? There you saw it down on the bottom of the racetrack. The 25C of Thompson able to hold him at bay. Tim Ward going back to the top side. Ward trying to make a run. Rogatski, Shryock, Brown, and Abelson. Oh, Brown and Abelson got together getting into turn 1. They'll both do a nice job of keeping things straight. Rogatski and Ward still working on in there. Field will rotate around the bottom of the racetrack. It is Cody Thompson, still your race leader.
Thompson with the race lead, and Tim Ward to the outside of Josh Rogatski. Shryock up to that 4th place spot. As they work off of turn 2, Shryock now takes a peek to the inside of the 4 of Tim Ward. Working through turns 3 and 4. Thompson, you're still your race leader.
Kelly Shryock has caught the back bumper of Tim Ward in the 4TW as a motor on down into turn number 1 and 2. Thompson followed by Josh Rogatski, Tim Ward, and Kelly Shryock. Down into turn number 3 and 4. The laps winding down in this one. Cody Thompson still your leader.
As he is starting to check out now on that 25C machine. Rogatski bobbles a little bit. Ward works to the inside. He'll have the 2nd spot now off turn number 2. They're going to set his sights on the 25C. Does he have enough time to run him down? 2 laps to go.
We'll find out. 2 circuits remaining. Cody Thompson, your leader. Tim Ward working to the number 2 spot. Field of work down the back straightaway. Thompson out front. Ward working second. Third's Rogatski. Fourth Shryock. Fifth is Brown. Off of turn number 4, it is the Farmers Savings Bank white flag. 1 lap to go for Cody Thompson.
Thompson looking to pick up the big iron checkered flags the next time by. Down the back straightaway and it turns 3 and 4. The Sioux City Slayer slays the competition once again at the Clay County Fair Speedway. He will go to H&N victory lane. Tim Ward in second. Josh Rogatski in that third place spot. Kelly Shryock in fourth, and downtown Kyle Brown, your top 5.
Out of the car, Cody Thompson picking up the feature win. Cody, nice job out there. I just kind of had to run through there. I know that long caution flag there. We kind of watched you guys. They kind of run you below the tires, and you knew it was kind of dirtying up the tires a little bit, so you guys were getting on, just keeping them cleaned off on there. That helped quite a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, you just got to be smart and think of that kind of stuff, and stuff like that wins your races.
Well, you did her tonight. I mean, you had some hitters out there, bud.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I got to thank Harris Auto Racing, Premier Industries, Maskey Motorsports, Silam Mechanical, Precision Hydraulic and Oils, Fast Shafts, Slick 6 Shocks, everybody on this hot rod, Mr. B Flooring, Jared, Randy, Kevin, Oni, anyone I'm forgetting. It's just pretty cool. I've got a win here in a Sport Compact, Sport Mod, and now the Modified. That's pretty cool.
Not a bad deal. Cody, congratulations. Nice run.
Thank you.
Cody Thompson picking up your Friesen Performance IMCA Modified A-Main win.